Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all? Hope you are all will be great. I'm your host and HR member of Women Fortune Tech Yakut Akbar. As we all know that today is the second last session of our course, our English language course, which is about the past and future tense. Our mentor, Mem Sabiha Hadi, will be presenting the session. So first of all, thank you so much, ma'am. I welcome. I also welcome you. And ma'am, are you ready for the session?
Welcome, yes, I am ready. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. Yesterday we studied about present tense and four aspects of present tense. So today we are talking about past and future tenses and their aspects. Let's talk about first past tense. The first aspect of past tense is past simple indefinite tense. Past simple tense and is also called past indefinite tense. Actually, this tense is used to describe a complete action in the past, like when action was happened in the past and also completed in the past. So it is a past simple tense. Here are four structures of past simple tense. The first one is positive structure. Here the positive structure, first we write subject, then after subject we use second form of verb, and after verb the rest of the sentence. Example of the positive structure is like she visited the museum. Here she is a subject, visited is a second form of verb, and the museum is rest part of a sentence. So it means that simple past tense is describe the action which was happened in the past and completed in the past. Now the negative structure, first subject, then did not plus base verb. Base verb is actually first form of verb. We we do not use the second form or third form of verb with did. Okay, when we use past simple tense, so with did we use a first form of verb instead of second form of verb. In positive structure, only the simple past of tense in positive structure we use second form of verb, but the rest of these structures like negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative, we do not use a second form of verb. Actually we use base form of verb, first form of verb. So the example of a negative structure is she did not visit the museum. Here she is a subject. Did not, we use did not in simple past tense in negative structure. Visit, here why I use visit first form of verb, because we know that we do not use second form of verb with did. Okay, girls, are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the
Yes, ma'am.
museum rest part of the sentence. Okay. In interrogative structure,
Yes, ma'am.
first we use did, then after did subject, then after subject base form of verb. The example is, did she visit the museum? It is interrogative structure. So in interrogative structure, first we put the word of question word. Okay. Now negative interrogative. Did not or didn't plus subject plus base verb. The example is, didn't she visit the museum? So simple past tense is that type of tense or that aspect of tense used to describe a complete action in the past, like the action happened in the past and completed in the past. The second one is past continuous tense. And yesterday I told you that continuous tense is also known as, there is another name of a continuous tense. So who gonna tell me the second name of a continuous tense?
Past
Girls,
participle.
what?
Past participle.
No, no. I said that continuous tense is also known as, there is another name of a continuous tense. I told you yesterday.
It's participle, ma'am.
No, no. Continuous tense is also known as a progressive tense. Are you remember?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Y- Yes, progressive tense. So past continuous tense and past progressive tense. Definition: describe an action that was happening at a specific time in the past. It is used to describe an action that was happening in the past but in a specific time. In simple past tense, we use and describe the action that is completed and happened in the past. But here in past continuous tense, we describe an action that was happening at a specific time in the past. Means there was specific time, the specific time of an action or event that happened in the past. Okay. So the first structure is positive structure. In positive structure, we put first subject, then after subject was verb. There are two helping verb in past continuous tense. The one is was and the one is were. Then verb, then plus ing. In every continuous tense, we use verb first form, and at that first form of verb, we put ing. Okay. The example is, he was reading a book. He was reading a book. It was action that was happening at the specific time in the past. The second is negative. Negative: subject plus was verb, not plus verb plus ing. He was not reading a book. Interrogative: was verb plus subject plus verb plus ing. The example is, was he reading a book? It is a type of a question, interrogative. Now, negative interrogative: wasn't or weren't plus subject plus verb plus ing and then question mark. Wasn't he reading a book? So it is whole a past continuous tense or past progressive tense. Am I clear, girls?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
third one is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense shows an action that was completed before another action in the past. It is it is the aspect of past tense which shows that an action was completed before another action. Means there were two actions and the one action is completed before another action in the past. So we use past perfect tense. For example, in positive structure, we have subject, the helping verb is had, and the verb third form, here we use the verb third form past participle. The example is, they had eaten dinner. They had eaten dinner. Here there is a subject. Had is a helping verb of past perfect tense. Eaten is a third form of verb or past participle verb, and dinner is the rest of the sentence or object. Negative structure: subject plus had not plus part participle. Example is, they had not eaten dinner. Interrogative structure: had plus subject plus past participle, then question mark. So had they eaten dinner? Now negative interrogative: had not or hadn't plus subject plus past participle and question mark. So hadn't they eaten dinner? It is the examples of past perfect tense. Past perfect tense shows an action that was completed before another action in the past. The fourth and the last one aspect of the past tense is past perfect continuous tense or past perfect progressive tense. It describes an action that was happening over the time before another past action. Means we studied in past perfect tense that the action was happened before another past action, but here the action was happening and not completed before another past action. The structure, positive structure is subject plus had, been plus verb plus ing. Example: she had been working all day. Here the one action is not completed, but another past action is come or can. Negative: subject plus had not been plus verb plus ing. Example is she had not been working all day. Now interrogative: had plus subject plus been plus verb plus ing and question mark. Had she been working all day? Negative interrogative: hadn't plus subject plus been plus verb plus ing. Hadn't she been working all day? So these all are the four aspects of past tense, and we studied past tense. Now, girls, you are clear? Girls, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now go towards the future tense. Simple future tense. Simple future tense is used to describe actions that will happen in the future. Describe an action that will happen in the future. It is a simple future tense. Means the action which will be happen in the future. In positive structure, we use first subject, then will, helping verb of future tense. Will plus base verb means first form of verb. Example is I will travel tomorrow. It is the action which will be happen tomorrow, which will happen in the future. I will travel tomorrow. It is a simple future tense. In negative structure, we use subject, then will not, then base verb, then rest of the sentence and full stop. For example, I will not travel tomorrow. It is a negative structure of simple future tense. In interrogative structure, will, helping verb, I subject, travel base form of verb, tomorrow is object and question mark. So will I travel tomorrow? It is action which will be happen tomorrow or which will be happen in future. Negative interrogative: won't, will not. I travel tomorrow. Will not, then subject, then base verb, then object or rest part of the sentence. Will not I travel tomorrow? So these all are the example of simple future tense. Now future continuous tense or future progressive tense. It describes an action that will happening at a specific time in the future. Means it describes those actions that will be happening at a specific time. There will be a specific time for that actions in the future. For example, in positive sentence, we use subject. The example is he will be studying at 8 p.m. Means here I show 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is a specific time which shows specific time. So action described in the future at specific time, that tense is called future continuous tense. Now in negative, he subject will not helping verb be studying base form of verb 8 p.m. specific time. It is a negative structure of future continuous tense. He will not be studying at 8 p.m. Means this action shows a specific time which will be happen in the future. Interrogative. Will he be studying at 8 p.m.? It is the interrogative structure of this tense. Now negative interrogative. Will not he be studying at 8 p.m.? The structure is will not plus subject plus be plus verb plus ing. Here we use be. The extra thing which we study today is be. In future tense we use will be. Okay. Now future perfect tense. Future perfect tense shows that an action will be completed before a certain future time. Means the action that will be completed before a certain future time. Means it not depend on specific time. It complete an action in a certain future time. For example, she will have finished her homework. Means there is no specification of time. There is no specific time. So it is a future perfect tense, and in positive structure we use first subject, then will have helping verb of future perfect tense, then finished past participle verb or third form of verb, and her work rest part of this sentence. In negative sentence, she will not have finished her homework. Here we use subject, will not have finished third form of verb, her work rest part of the sentence. An interrogative, will she have finished her work? Will helping verb she, subject have finished base third form of verb, her work rest part of the sentence. In negative interrogative, will not she have finished her homework? Here is the structures. See, here is the structures. In positive, we use subject plus will have plus past participle. Then negative in negative, subject will not have past participle. Interrogative, will plus subject have plus past participle. In negative interrogative, will not subject have plus past participle. And before that tense we use will be, and here we use will have. Guys, are you understand? Girls, are you understand? Okay. Now the last one tense is future perfect continuous tense. It describes an action that will be happening continuously up to a point in the future. Means it describes those actions which will be happening continuously happening to a point in the future. Means in a future these actions will continuously happen. For example, here structure, positive structure, subject will have been plus verb plus ing. Example is they will have been working for 5 hours. Means continuously they will have been working for 5 hours. Continuously for 5 hours they will working. In negative, subject plus will not have been plus verb plus ing. Example is they will not have been working for 5 hours. Here we shows continuously action happening. Now interrogative, will plus subject plus have been plus verb plus ing. Example is Example is, will they have been working for 5 hours? And the last one is negative interrogative. Will not plus subject plus have been plus verb plus ing. The example is, won't they have been working for 5 hours? Actually, this sentence is shows and describe that actions which will be happening continuously up to a point in the future. Means in the future it will be happening continuously, like for hours, for days, for months, etc. Now you understand, girls? Girls, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you all should make one example of one tense. The first one is past simple or past indefinite tense. Here are the structures. So, Tamanna, you should make example of all these structures: positive, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. Here, I mentioned that how we make structures or a sentence of simple indefinite tense. Tamanna, are you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, let's see my slide. Now you make one example of positive, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative structure, please. According to these structures, make one example. He studied for the exam. She visited the museum. Yes, Angry Bird, you are right. But why you are not speaking?
I ate the dinner.
What?
I ate the dinner.
Okay. Now negative.
I did not eat the dinner
Yes. Why you use eat? Why not ate?
because in the negative sentence we use first form of verb with did.
Yes. Yes, you are right. Now make example of interrogative sentence.
Did I eat the dinner?
Yes. And negative interrogative.
Didn't I eat the dinner?
Yes. Thank you. Good. You are right. Now another. Wait. I Asma Shahid. Please on your mic and speak with me. Asma Shahid. Bashirat Khan. Yes, Angry Bird. You are right. But you make example of the this one tense, not this one. Who gonna make example of past perfect tense? Girls, please speak. Iman, Ikra.
I had dinner last night.
Yes, you are right. And negative, negative.
I didn't had dinner last night. Had
No, no,
she dinner last night?
no. Here we not used it. We use had.
Yes, ma'am. Had I use had?
Okay. Now interrogative.
Uh, okay, ma'am. Had she ate last dinner last night? Did and
Yes,
into negative interrogative. Hadn't she ate dinner last night?
Yes, you are right. Good. Now, Angry Bird make these another future, simple future. Okay, who are left? Ikra, Ikra, Javeria, Leila. Angry Bird, you are right, but why you are not speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Leila, you make example of simple future tense. Here are the structures. Leila,
Yes, ma'am. I am trying. Baby.
okay, okay. Try. Here are the structure. See, here are the structure, okay? According to the structure, you make one example.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, Simple future
Yes,
tense. I will attend the meeting tomorrow.
yes, you are right.
I I
Then
will not
negative,
attend the meeting tomorrow. It's negative.
yes,
Interrogative. Will you attend the meeting tomorrow?
yes. Then
Negative interrogative. Won't you? No. Won't
yes, yes, you are right.
you attend the meeting tomorrow? In question mark.
Yes, you are right. Good. Now, Samrana Mahmood, you should speak, please. Samrana,
जी
open.
मैं
Yes, make example of uh, this one tense, future continuous tense. Here are the structures. Make examples, please. Samrana, you hear me?
Um, they will be coming tomorrow.
Yes. Now negative.
I will not doing my work.
I will not be.
Doing my work.
Okay, now interrogative. Try, please. Yes, Samrana.
Will Ali be going to school?
Yes. Then negative interrogative.
Will Ali will
No, no.
will
Will
not
not Ali.
will not Ali be going to school?
Yes, you are right. Good. Now who are left here? Reshma Gul. Reshma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Make one example of this one tense, future perfect tense. Here are the subjects. Make examples, please.
I will have gone to university.
Speak again, please.
I will have gone to university.
Okay. Now negative.
I will not have going to university. Gone to university.
Okay. Now interrogative.
Will I have gone to university?
Yes. Negative interrogative.
Won't I have gone to university?
Yes, you are right. Thank you. Good. Okay. Varda Jamal. Varda Jamal. No, sorry. Varda Ajmal. This today class is very interesting because you all are speak. Now I am satisfied. Varda Ajmal. Are you hearing me? Varda. And Javeria Rahat. Javeria, are you hearing me? Please give me a response. Javeria. And Ikra. Okay, girls. So I hope you all are understand today. Girls, are you understand today's lecture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Really love this session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, inshallah. Tomorrow we have. I think we will have a last session, which we missed the class. Okay. So be happy, and Yakut, you should wind up the class.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. The class was so much
Thank you.
amazing and interactive.
Thank you, Leila.
I got a lot of knowledge about English speaking from your sessions. It was amazing, and hopefully, all of the students will also join us tomorrow. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time, and Allah Hafiz to you all.
Welcome. Thank you, everyone. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow. Okay.